Okay, it's day 3 in Denver, Colorado. We're heading back to the convention center, but we just want to talk a little bit about Empower Network's products and what they do for you, because there's so much hype when you're at these events, and sometimes people see the hype and then they miss what really we have, which is the products and the education and then the culture behind it. You know, people kind of miss what the culture is really about too. There's a huge background of different individuals. So I'm here with Mark Collins, and we're gonna just talk a little bit about it and kind of focus a little bit more on the product and the type of people that we have in Empower Network and what it's doing for people. So anyway, Mark, we've been talking a little bit. In fact, we just recorded for 5 minutes without voice, right?
Yes, we did.
So what can you share, you know, as far as the product? You know, what do you feel about it?
You know, what it all comes down to is what Dave and Dave were saying last night about, you know, talking to people about value in the product. That this isn't just a get people to buy this $25 blog platform, and this isn't a pyramid thing. They actually have some of the top internet marketers in the direct sales, network marketing, and just product sales in the industry sharing their secrets. I mean, I can tell you right now, I've paid $25,000 to outside companies to design my website to get work and business in for my company. I mean, a lot of this stuff is available in the 15K program, and I mean, they talk about how to write compelling content, how to SEO. I mean, you can hire someone right now, pick up the phone, call a web design company, and tell them that you need to SEO your website out for your product to talk about it. They're going to charge you $2,500 to $5,000. You're not even going to be guaranteed that it's going to work. I mean, all this is listed in hours and hours and hours of very compelling, powerful knowledge, and it's just all available to you anytime you want. I mean, you don't have to pick the phone up and call your web developer guy up who's going to charge you $150 an hour that you want to SEO something else in. You can just go back and watch the, you know, Chris Record or Shakir, or I mean, you can just go back and watch anything. So I'm driving and thinking at the same time, and I'm a little sick because I'm not a wussy. So I'm here, you know, doing the best I can do, but it's just, you know, powerful stuff, guys, and you just need to understand that this isn't some get-rich-quick hype thing. I mean, it's powerful, and that's all I can say right now about that. It's just really good stuff.
Yeah, you know, one of the things that I really appreciated was when you look at the diversity of people that were there.
Yeah.
You had old grandmas there. You had grandpas. You know, I'm a grandpa myself, though, too.
Well, you also
but they had the old ones there.
Yeah.
Then you had the hip hop crowd. You had the hippies.
Don't forget, you had parents that signed up for this, and their 13, 14, 15-year-old kids were operating and running their businesses. 13, 14.
Yeah, 13, yeah. You know what? And here's what I really liked was when they started bringing all the different people up on stage.
Yeah.
That are making money with Empower Network, and then this is within like a 1.5, 2 year period.
Yeah.
And so think about these numbers. If you're in any other type of marketing business, these numbers are just huge. So the first thing they did is they brought up the people that were $2 million earners.
Who made $2 million?
Well, there was just one, Vic. And then they brought up the $1 million earners. There was at least a handful. I would say between 5 and 8 that were up there. And then they brought in the $900,000 earners, and then those kept flowing up on stage, and then 800,000, 700,000, all the way down to I think it was 5,000 that went on stage, and then they went from there counting down all the people in the audience, and it was amazing the amount of people in a short period of time that are making money within Empower Network. Now, quick disclaimer: go to empowernetwork.com/income.php, because we are a transparent company, probably the most transparent company that's out there, and we'll show the averages that are made, because we can't guarantee incomes because we don't know how hard people will work.
And this does take work. This isn't just, you know, get the blogging system and buy the programs and post a blog and sit back and say, where's all my money? You know, you got to work a little harder than that.
Yeah, and you know what? One of the things that stand out that I really like was there's a couple of things in the 15K that actually Shakir did the training on, and that was solo ads.
Yeah, solo ads.
Man, I've done SEO since 2001 and internet marketing since 2001, but you know, some of those simple techniques he taught was amazing. And a lot of people out there that may know about solo ads, a lot of people get stuck going to these so-called solo ad hot lists and agencies.
Exactly.
And they get no results, and so they don't even want to do a solo ad again.
Right.
Well, what we're taught in the 15K program is how to identify the best place to do your solo ads.
You know, and a good example of that is, let's just go to, a lot of us have girlfriends and wives and husbands, and you go and you ask a girl out and she says no, didn't work out. Well, did you stop dating and asking? No. You tried it over again and again, and that's the same thing in this company. If you go place one solo ad and it doesn't work, don't get discouraged and say it's not going to work anymore. You got to try something different, you know, and that's my best example of that. Just get back up, try again. And
Yeah,
you'll eventually find it.
Yeah, and that's actually one of the things they talk about. It's called scaling, you know, scalability. You don't throw all your money into your marketing on one solo ad.
Right.
You test it, and you look at your return on investment. We teach that. So once you look at your ROI and you see that you brought in a certain amount of leads that converted into sales, then you scale up and you put more money into that exact same ad, and at the same time you're working on something else. Maybe you're doing cost per click type advertising, and then that's another area where we've got the inside scoop on the best places to market. And so, you know, we've been sharing that within our industry, the best places for that. And in fact, Tony Rush, I just found out last night, 80% of his marketing is in one of the CPC campaigns, and we're not going to mention the name of it right now. But it's cost per click. You get a ton of views of targeted traffic for whatever industry you want, and 80% of his traffic's there, and he's one of the top earners. So something to be said about that. But let's talk a little bit, going back to product, about let's talk about Chris Record, because you talk about one of the best bloggers out there, his whole team blogging, driving free traffic, because there's a lot of people who can't afford to do paid traffic.
Correct.
But there's a lot of people that want to do this, but how do they get the free traffic? And so, do you remember some of the stuff that Record's doing?
Yeah, a lot of the stuff that Chris is doing is power blogging, you know, just really quick, maybe an hour a day, sometimes 5, 10, 15 minutes. He's just, you know, finding hot topics, things on the internet, you know, just things that people are talking about, latest trends, and, you know, he's just blogging about it.
Remember that one he did when Hotmail went down for the day?
Yes. Hotmail, he got a notification or found out Hotmail went down. He instantly went to his blogging platform, started blogging about it, and released it out on the internet, submitted his blog. Instantly, people started responding to his blog and commenting on it and wondering what was going on. And he ranked really high on the internet very quickly, putting in videos and clips, and yeah, I mean, he was just sharing about that, how that worked for him very quickly.
Yeah, and what people have to realize is that with the Empower Network blogging platform, it's a high-ranking authority site.
Yes.
So that's the plus to it. If a person went out just to try to build their own blogging site, they would have to do all this hard SEO work, all this back-end stuff, how to know all the, you know, HTML and codes, and even though there's more of that point and click stuff that's out there, they're not a high authority blogging site. They won't drive the traffic. But on top of being a good blogger and having a high authority blogging site, he's able to rank instantly,
very quickly,
which is funny because he ends up getting a ton of leads from it.
Yes, he does.
And a bunch of people ended up following him and then signing in and joining him in Empower Network, and
You're correct.
and now they're making money with Empower Network also.
They are. They
So
are too.
it's just so many things that you can do within Empower Network, and really what it's just two things you need to do consistently every day, 1 to 2 hours a day. Just do that consistently.
Just blog every day for 90 days and listen to the inner circle calls.
Yeah, and the inner circle. A lot of people. This is one of our products, the inner circle, and it's a daily audio, that you can listen to, and within those audios, there's so many golden nuggets.
Yes.
I mean, different things you could pick out. You're always learning. As soon as you think you know it all, then you stop learning, and that's actually negative on the mind. One of the things that Empower Network does that isn't really talked about, it's really transforming people's lives by changing their mindset. And in the 15K, that's the first thing they talk about is mindset.
Yeah, and also, you'll hear a lot from, mentors and very successful people. Again, I'm sorry I'm a little sick, but let me get the quote right here. Successful people will always do things that make them feel uncomfortable, and unsuccessful people will always do things that make them feel comfortable.
Yeah, so you gotta come out of your shell.
You gotta come out of your shell, because when you're in your shell and you feel comfortable and you're not growing, that's when you're not moving forward in life and you're stuck.
Right. Now we got some exciting stuff that we can't really talk about, right?
Exactly.
Really exciting. There's a pre-launch that's about to happen,
and it's grandma proof.
It is even more grandma proof than ever before. It's just a click of a button now to go from your iPhone to your blog and to control it all from an app. This is incredible. Now we can't go into the details, but
this can help realtors and anybody doing anything on the internet. I mean, it's pretty mind-boggling.
Yeah. Well, think about what it does, because this new platform is going to have a community within itself.
Yes.
So if you're a network marketer, affiliate marketer, a multi-level marketer, direct sales, and you have a team, all your marketing can be done within this system, and you can say goodbye to some of those other social media platforms. You won't need them.
Right. And what really people got to understand about this is you can use this technology and this information that we provide through the Empower Network for anything you do, any business, anything. That's what's really cool.
Yeah, and it's only $25 a month.
Oh, that's right, only $25 a month.
Yeah.
They wanted to charge more for it, but they decided $25 a month.
25.
Great guys. Because I think to go have something created like this for yourself would go in the thousands.
Yeah. Well, they put in over $3 million into this product.
Research and product development.
And right now they're going to go through the testing phase, make sure that all the sales funnels and everything is lining up, and that nothing tweaks anything in a negative way. And when this pre-launch hits, it's going to go bonkers.
What's really powerful too about this is, people think like, oh, does the Empower Network get my leads and my emails? And no, they don't get any of that. What's yours is yours. You have a lead or a contact come in, it's yours. It goes directly to you. Nobody else has that person's information. That's pretty powerful.
Yeah, that's very powerful. So, you know what? We're going to leave it at that. We're going to get ourselves to the convention. We're running a little bit behind because we were out till about 12:30 a.m. or 1 in the morning.
Yeah, Dave and Dave threw a party.
They threw a party, and we got footage, and it is awesome.
Yes, it is.
So excellent. We're gonna check out.
All right, guys.
And we'll see you when we get into the convention center, and we'll find some people to talk to. Talk later.
Bye.